what do you say to the parents and maybe even the students are saying, well, I don't know if it's worth all the debt. Is it worth it? That's kind of this huge question that all the kids have is, I want to walk out of it
I
with
was
some
recently
loans.
talking to two recent graduates, and they said, I spent all this money on tuition, and I wasn't making much more than minimum wage. And I said, well, the difference here is you have a potential to make more based on your degree.
It's over the long haul.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
we've hit a rough patch with the economy and hires. We know that. But the people that were most likely to be laid off in the most recent downturn were people without degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And the people who held their jobs had degrees.
Yeah, I understand it, and all of us have had to deal with student debt with, ourselves, our kids. So I'm not insensitive to it. But at the same time, like most things in life, it's relative. So the line I use, if you desire for your career choice to be a social worker, you may not want to go to Harvard. You may want to start with 2 years at your community college and then finish your social work degree at a state institution. Now, if your thinking is to be an investment banker or a physician, and you want to go ahead and rack up, $200,000 in loans over the course of a career, as Beth indicates, you're probably going to be able to get that paid back. But, the picture has been painted, I don't mean to be cavalier about it, the picture's been painted somewhat worse than it is. If you look at overall student debt, average numbers in the country, you're talking in the mid-$20,000 range or so. Our SIU campuses are right around that. Carbondale a little less than the average, Edwardsville a touch higher, as I recall. And we hear about this ballooning student debt across the country. The average car loan is about the same as student loan right now. The overall debt for automobiles, about the same as for student loans. You have to be smart about how you acquire the debt. You don't take it to kind of live the life of Riley, get it to, to pay tuition and fees, and you're going to have a job along with it. But going to school is eminently doable for most students, and as Beth already indicated, that it means on average, $1 million more in lifetime earnings if you do a baccalaureate.